Hey makers, this is Dhruvin and welcome to my Dataverse Hidden Gem step-by-step series. In this Hidden Gem series, I'm going to talk about some unexplored part of the Dataverse in depth. Today, let's explore the currency column in detail with me. But before that, if you haven't followed me on my Twitter and Instagram so far, do follow me because those are the platforms where I'm uploading short content on Power Platform. So first of all, let me talk about the currency column in the world of Dataverse. So whenever we create any type of currency column in the world of Dataverse, what happens here is, if you have observed, behind the scene, it is calling or creating some sort of base column over here. Have you ever think about what do we mean by that base column? And most of the time what happens here is, most of us are under the impression that whenever we set up the environment, whatever base currency that we have set up over there, usually that currency will be applicable at your form level. So let's say for an example, when this environment is set up, at the time I choose the currency as US dollar, then here as well it will just appear US dollar currency over here into this column. But what if I'm working with an organization who is dealing with the multi-currency and who has the global presence, and at the time we need to provide the multiple currency option to them? What are the different options available in the world of model driven application? Let's try to explore that. So the first question is, does Dataverse support multiple currency? Yes. Absolutely. In one currency, you can add the multi-currency over here. And for that, certain steps we need to follow. Now, I'm going to show you how you can make multiple currency enable for your Dataverse form. For that, simply, you need to go to the admin center over here. So click on here and click on the setting here and click on admin center. Open the environment where you want to configure the multiple currencies. So basically it's your Dataverse environment. So I'm opening simply my Dataverse environment over here quickly. Now, once you open your Dataverse environment, simply you need to click on the setting here from the top corner and click on that. And once you click on that, you will be able to see the business section over here. Click on that. Once you open that up, there it will show you the option of currencies over here, and this is where you can set up the multiple currencies for your environment. Now I'm simply clicking on that, and now let's add certain more currency to this environment level. Once this tab is open, you can see that this is your base currency which is set up when you are setting up the environment for the very first time. And right now it is US dollar at this point. When you click on that, you can see the more detailing around that what exactly does it provide to you. So over here you can see that currency code, currency name, and what is the conversion over there for this particular process. Perfect. Now let me do one more level up from here. Now let's say I'm working in an organization where there is multiple currency support required. At the time you can simply clicking on new option from the top right corner over here. And at the time there are different options available. Now simply let's provide our own currency over here. And for that, click on the currency code lookup over here. And as soon as you click on that, it will show you all the world currencies over here. Now over here, I am selecting for Indian rupees for myself. So let me search for Indian rupees over here. So here you can see that Indian rupees, this currency is available over here, INR. So this is what I would like to have for myself. So let me just pick up INR, Indian rupees for me. As soon as you select this up, it is just asking you that okay, 1 US dollar equals to how many Indian rupees. So what happen here is, when you are applying the multiple currencies, at the time behind the scene in the base currency, it automatically do that conversion for you. So let's say for an example, right now I'm having 1 US dollar is equal to 88 Indian rupees. So I'm just having this and clicking on save and close over here. And I added that currency successfully over here. Now, what next step we can do it over here? Let's have a look. For that, simply let's go to our model driven application, or you can just open your form over here. So I opened my form over here. Now you can see that I already added my currency column over here at this point. With that, let me just add the currency lookup over here as well. So whenever you open your model driven form, with that it also show you this type of lookup value to choose the currency over here. So when person is entering the value in the model driven form, at the time you have the capability to choose the appropriate currency from. So I'm just selecting my currency column over here, and as soon as you do that activity over here, what happen here is it will first ask you for currency to choose, and then you can add the appropriate cost within that. Alright, and just for our understanding, right now at the form level, I'm opening the base currency as well for you, so you can understand that concept as well. Because the thing is that behind the scene when you store, no one and not most of the time we are just looking at or worrying about the base column. But this is just behind the scene Dataverse column which can be useful for any financial project that you are working in a day-to-day routine. So base currency or base column is something which is showing the conversion value from the currency that you have added with regards to its base currency. Alright, so looks good to me. And now let me just publish up my form over here. So I'm just simply clicking on save and publish. So we enable the currency and we just change this up over here. Now it's time to check that into our model driven application interaction. And for that I'm simply opening my model driven application. So here I am, and you can see that this is the currency column I can see as a lookup over here. And here you can see that cost and cost base column as well. Now over here when you click on this lookup option, over here it will show you the different type of currencies to you. So let me show you the INR from here. And as soon as you select the INR, you can see that it is just showing me the Indian rupees like this. Not sure today a little bit UI for this model driven application for lookup is spoiled, but don't worry. I mean most of all the time it looks good. So it's showing me the rupee sign over here. And now I have the capability. So let's say for an example, if I will add now over here like a 6,000 rupees, then what will happen? Let's see. So let me just select any appropriate property over here for myself. Let me add some description. Let me select some priority over here and in progress over here, and let me click on save. As soon as you click on save, behind the scene you can see that base currency is automatically converted into equivalent US dollar over here like this, right? So this is how the currency concept is working in the world of Dataverse. Simply the thing is that by default base currency is the one that you set up at the environment level. After that you want to add any additional currency, you can enable it. Also you can change the base currency as well if you want. Also you can provide the capability to the user as well to select the appropriate currency for themselves, and then you can just apply that, and behind the scene base currency store whatever your Dataverse base currency is there, and keeping that value as well for you. So this is how you can deal and target the multiple currency for the Dataverse form. Hope this concept is giving you some sort of understanding around currency column in the world of Dataverse. Now what you need to do over here is you need to tell me in the comment section that next what Dataverse concept that you want to clarify from me. I'm happy to prepare a short video around that. Till then, give me in the comment section what your opinion about this currency column in the world of Dataverse. Till then, have a great day. Goodbye. If you are for the first time to my channel, make sure you hit thumbs up and subscribe my channel. And don't forget to join my paid membership program over here. Here I have launched so many short content for the Power Platform. So if you want to have a look around that, you can see our member section over here. More than 100 plus members has already been joined to my YouTube channel. Currently underneath premium, you can see all this course content and explore it at your own time. This is a high quality content that I'm delivering at the very low cost. And the premium membership is just less than a medium size of pizza pricing. Have a check and join out my premium membership right now. Till then, have a great day. Goodbye.